Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Taking Care of Business. Great to be with you again. Obviously been a very challenging year for many people in business. 2020, with everything that's happened, has really affected a lot of businesses, and as we're approaching the end of the year, lots of people are telling me they can't wait for the Christmas break just to relax and recharge the batteries. So also a bit tense people are this time of year, looking forward to Christmas, and everyone's starting to get a bit tired and drained. So I think it's important now that we just go through a couple of steps in relation to customer service, just to help you dealing with upset customers and making sure that you're doing the right things by the people that you sell to. So I look at two key steps or two key rules when it comes to dealing with customers. Rule number one, if we don't look after our customer, someone else will. So make sure that you're in front of your customers and looking after them. Rule number two is satisfied customers are your most effective marketing tool. So do the right thing by your customers and they'll refer work back to you. One of the key things that you need to look at is identifying your customer needs, and these relate to basic psychological human needs. So the first is the need to be understood. So your client needs to make sure they've communicated effectively to you and that you've actually understood what their need is. The second is the need to feel welcome. So they need to make sure that you actually want their business, that you're happy to see them and it's important to you. Step three is the need to feel important. So ego and self-esteem is a very important part of human nature, and it comes the same with your customers. Anything you can do to make them feel special or to make sure that they've actually been heard and that you're really going up above and beyond to help them is important. And the fourth is the need to feel comfortable. So whether that's physical comfort in dealing with you and that it's nice chairs or a nice office surrounds, or air conditioned that they can deal with you, or the fact that they've got your psychological comfort and they're aware and got confidence in that you'll be able to meet their needs. So they're the real identifying customer needs that you need to work with. One of the things we work with customers on is the loyalty ladder. And a lot of our clients have got value out of this, and it's important that you take it through in your business too, because the key to successful customer service is knowing how to deal with people effectively on all levels of this loyalty ladder. And you want to be able to get the people you deal with up to the top of the ladder. So the first people we deal with are what we call suspects, and that's pretty much everyone out there in the marketplace who could possibly buy your product. The second level is prospects. So that's someone who's been influenced in advance and has some level of self-motivation to deal with you, whether they've seen your website, your social media, they've heard your ads or seen your ads on television. They're in some way, shape or form a prospect for your business. The third step up the ladder is customers. And this is people who purchase from you at least once. So they may not purchase every part of their business needs with you. They purchase a portion with you and a portion with another business. And ideally, we want to get them to be clients who are exclusively dealing with you. Get all of the needs that you can provide from you. The final step on the ladder is advocates, and that's someone who champions your business and actually drives business back to you because they're so happy with the service you provide. This time of year, as I mentioned, people get a little bit tense, a little bit cranky because it's all around Christmas, and instead of being happy and joyful, we're all going, we've got family coming and this is stressing me out. So here's a 6-step model just to help you for handling upset customers. So the most important step, the first one, stay silent and listen attentively. So actually let the client or the customer talk to you about what their complaint is. The second step is to paraphrase it back to them. So say, is this what the issue is? Have I heard you correctly? Just basically repeating back to them to make sure you're both on the same page and that the client has managed to communicate effectively to you what their problem is. Step 3 is to actually empathise with them, to actually say, I understand why you're upset and I can see what your problem is, and to actually say, I'm here to help you get through that. The fourth step is to apologise if it's appropriate. So it happens in business that times we get things wrong or we've upset people and it is our fault, and you need to apologise. People appreciate that. The fifth step is to ask questions to clarify to how we can improve this situation. What would make you happy would this improve the situation if we did this? So just asking questions to make sure the client feels comfortable and know they've been heard. And the most important step, take action and explain what you've done. So just let the customer or the client know, we've heard your problem, we've now taken this action A so it doesn't happen again, or B, we're offering you this as some compensation because you're upset. So just make sure that you actually really do something at the end of it, so the client knows that they've actually been heard and you've taken notice of it. So finally, just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. As I mentioned before, it's been an extremely tough year for a lot of businesses. Please take the opportunity to relax with family over the Christmas break, recharge the batteries for the new year. Exciting year 2021, and if you do need any help setting budgets, goals, plans, strategy for the new year, please come and see us, because it's a great time to reset in January. All the best.